up as rain continues to fall. And we're off from Tampa. On the return, here comes A-Chan. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Here we go. Takes the second down snap. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
So the Bucs go to the dime set ahead of this 3rd down. They're going to try and throw it here. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless. He took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. A-Chan, a 1st down carry. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
And 2 yards are all he can get. It's 3rd down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Working now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on 3rd down, but they chose to throw for it instead of run it.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call, being aggressive, but you got to find a way to execute.
Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground. Pollard. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Looking out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. His first throw is an interception. And the Jets have it as he records the first interception of his young career. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere in the opening script.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Jets parlay the interception into points. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
So before we get an attempt, there's contact up front. Will it make this field goal easier or harder? All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. Even after the penalty, they'll just move it up and kick the PAT from the 10. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sends it through.
7, Buccaneers, nothing.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Starting from the 5. Shoots away from 1. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
First play of the drive. Here's Bowman. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
10 at the 30-yard line.
Rodgers from the gun. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Completed over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Shoves him off. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
70 Lions.
Play fake. Here's Rodgers. He put everything he had into this one. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Jets are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Now begin this drive with Benson. This is close, but he is not in the end zone, Brock. By less than a yard, they avoid the safety. But boy, that was close.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Working from his end zone. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long. From his end zone, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down at the 12-yard line. That's the end of one here. 7-0 is our score. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. And on fourth down, they're about ready to punt. And he drives this into the pouring rain. He's got it. That's going to be a first and more. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Running here with Pollard from the pistol. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. He finds space, middle of the field. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now here's Rodgers. Complete out to the right. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Now Rodgers. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Jets are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Oh, man, Brock, somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
Benson on first and 10. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Benson once more. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory. It's a gain of 4. They're going to need twice that now on 3rd and 8.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He has the burst over the middle, and he's taken down at the 30. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
The tight end in motion now. They send the tight end in motion left. It's Achane on the inside give. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that along the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Achane again. He's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line. That's 8 yards for the gain, and that narrows it to just 5 yards needed on third down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
From the gun on third down. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Catch made left side by Laporta. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Five still to go here. This is second down. I'll throw it. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Play number 9 of the drive. It's going to be 3rd and 5 to go.
Let's go, Cougar 19. Not 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll try it right with Benson. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. Field goal try upcoming from the Jets. Very short kick here from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Johnson now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Running right, here's Pollard. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready? 19 tight. Not 18 Cardinal. 18.
Rodgers to throw. Taking a deep shot here. Brought in inside the 20. And he has this down to the 14-yard line. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
That's completed out to the right. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Complete to number 80.
That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
7-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now.
Ready? 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready?
To throw, Rodgers. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Now that throw doesn't lead to 6. And that leaves him with 3rd and short. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. Cougar 19, Warriors 70. Trap 60, trap 60. Let's go.
Throwing again here, it's Rogers. That's caught for the 1st. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers get their 1st points of this game just before halftime. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Looking toward the upright, but it's good. And the Buccaneers cut it to a field goal game. Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 20-yard line.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. This one misses the tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
He'll throw it. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Dragon 60. Street. 19 Tiger.
To throw is Rogers. He finds Aguilar. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Number 84.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion. They can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
Dumps it off to his running back. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
Brings up 3rd down.
18 ready. 70 ready. 18 Pioneer. Go.
3rd and 2. Rogers. Complete beyond the marker. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And the Bucs have the 1st.
60 by 6. 19 tight. 19. Hey, smash. 60 Bobcat. 19 Lion.
Throwing again. Rogers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Again, Rogers. finds him over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Quick pass right side, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Check, 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 check. Unlock line, unlock line.
First and 10, it's Pollard. He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
Go Soulja! 70 Lions! 7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Panther 11! Panther 11! Check go!
Rodgers from the gun. He's got a man left. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Panther 60! Panther 60! Hurt! Hurt!
Up the middle, here goes Pollard. That run good for a handful as it brings up second down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
79 Broncos! 19 tight! 19 tight! Go!
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Hits his running back. And they're going to be set up with first and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
They've got 3 tight ends on this first and goal, thinking run or play action.
Let's go! 70 Timberwolves! Steady, ready?
Fullback trying to power on the cross. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
You know, how often do we talk about awareness and it's always offense, offense, offense? Well, this is a great case for the defensive awareness. The ball went to a secondary ball carrier, and the defense was aware enough to cut him down for a big red zone stop.
We'll see them tackle second and goal after the break. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them.
Ready, ready!
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's second and goal.
Ready!
They sneak it with Rodgers. And he's in for the touchdown. The Buccaneers take a fourth-quarter lead.
I don't think that defense was ready for that kind of push at the point of attack. I think they were thinking outside run, play action, but they get gutted, and they get gutted right up the middle.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers take a 4-point lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10. They're going play action. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. He's got it inside the 10! And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Oh, either way, that was going to be a big gain, Brock. But of course they're going to credit their quarterback, right? Take the completion over that penalty.
Yep, had those stats. You know, you run that route, Kate, to try and stretch out a defense, maybe even draw that kind of penalty. But put a gold star by his effort. Not only did he do that, he made the play as well.
Now an inside gift to Benson. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
It's a loss of 1.
Second and goal, they're going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that brings up third and goal.
Okay, this defense finally set enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. Pass play now. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's decision time on fourth and goal.
Okay, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Desperation time here. And he's got it in close. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Hand off, running right, Pollard. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
In truth, Kate, kind of felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, well, they're not going to back down here on second down as well.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Caught by his back here, it's Pollard. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he stops. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They give to Pollard from the gun. And he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 13-yard line.
60 back, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Trap 60. Dragon 60. 18 Rattler, 70 Rangers.
Rodgers will look to throw. Short pass brought in. Space pass to 35. Running down the left side. To the 25. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers now lead by 10. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers drive their lead to 11. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll air it out on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on 4th down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Okay, that's just one of those situations. It is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, and interceptions follow.
Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up too. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Rodgers to throw. Finds Aguilar. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Buccaneers looking at a 3-0 start to the season. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Let's go. Mustang, have the 6.
Now here's Rodgers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And they could really use a good one here. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20.
24-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Shaking off the pitch quickly. He's going to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And forget the turnover block. They take it back for a late touchdown. Defense getting in on the far block with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers push their lead to 18. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. On the return, here comes Achan. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Give. It's Benson headed right. Has a lane past the 45. And he's finally brought down up at the 48. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings. Throwing that on first down. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. Kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. The give now to Benson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
Okay, ready?
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this 4th down. They're going to try to throw for him. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
From the gun, they go with Pollard. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 4. That makes it 3rd and 2.
Extra man in the secondary for the Jets now. 3rd down.
Go!
Here he is on 3rd and short. He sends this to the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
So it's a win for the Buccaneers. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL as they're now up to a 3-0 start. With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners, as with that, we sign off from Tampa.